Good afternoon, YouTube. I hope you're doing great. Today I am coming at you with kind of a unboxing slash little review of a new knife that I purchased. I hate that it was delayed so long. However, I did order this about a month ago along with a couple firearms, and this actually just showed up 2 days ago via USPS Priority Mail 3 week is what I'm going to call it. But anyways, I generally am a knife and gun guy, as you all know from the channel and whatnot. And basically, this is what I use right now as my everyday carry. It is a Spyderco Paramilitary 3. Very nice knife. It is used. I've been using this every day for about a year. They are made, and this particular one was made in Golden, Colorado. The blade steel is a CPM S35BN, so very, well-balanced blade for everyday carry and whatnot. Very sharp. I've never sharpened it yet. I cut cardboard and tape with it every day for work, opening boxes and such for things that I receive for work related stuff. Very nice handle. Locking mechanism is solid. Nice knurling there for your thumb. It's a very good everyday carry knife, and I'm still going to keep it in my rotation, but I wanted something that was newer, if you will, and out the front and automatic. So I got to looking online, and the only considerations that I really had is that the knife was not over $300. And I do have knives that are over $300, but I don't want to carry them every day. And I came across this Microtech knife, and the price was right. It was 240 bucks plus shipping. Expensive, yes, but it's a quality knife. And I'll show you the box here, just so if you've never had a Microtech, you can see how they're packaged. And in any event, this is the Microtech 231 4cc and or Microtech 231-4 UTX-85 SE. So let's open it up. Nice foam at the top, glued in. Register your knife. And then your little pamphlets. Basically, the only reason I'm going to show this is if you've never used an out the front knife or an automatic knife, they do make two variants. They make a double action and a single action. Make sure you understand what action that you have before you go playing with it and possibly stab yourself. In any event, it just tells you how to clean it, sharpen it, where to send it, yada yada. And let's get that box out of the way. And as you can see, each knife is inspected and initialed prior to departure. So let's open it up, and I'll bring it up here, give you a nice look at there. Nice screws holding it together, aluminum frame, nice heavy duty deep carry style pocket clip. It does have a what I would say could be used as a glass breaker on the end. It's got a little bearing in there, so if you can't see it, you do have a slight little bearing in there which would easily break a car window. You have a space for a lanyard if you so choose, and then you have your action, which is very nicely knurled and stepped to allow you to get good usage of your thumb while you're using it. And it also does have good knurling on the frame there to allow your supporting hands not to slip on the aluminum, which is nice. So how this works is basically it is an automatic knife. It comes out the front, and that's how it works. So to use it, when you push up like so, the knife comes out, and when you pull back, the knife retracts. Pretty cool, right? So I'll give it to you from this view right here. Knife out and knife back. So fairly fast action, and it also is locked into place once it's in that position. So this particular knife is only sharp on one side, which is for me imperative for an everyday carry knife. They do make these with uh, blades on both sides of the knife. Not my favorite design for an everyday carry knife, but anyways, as you can see, the blade steel is very nicely polished, and it is CTS 204P blade steel, so it is a very high-end blade steel, which was very nice. As far as sharp, yes, that is very, very sharp, and very much so shaves the hair off your hand. I got this as a rotation with this one simply because this one needs to be sent off to Spyderco to sharpen. Yes, I can sharpen a knife, but Spyderco does it for free. I pay shipping and handling, they take care of it, and then the warranty stays good, and while that's gone, I can use this one. As you can see in there, clearly labeled with the Microtech branding, and very clean, very well polished, very sharp. So that is the knife in itself. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about the CTS 204P blade steel, just to give you an idea of what you're buying, when you're buying it, and why these knives tend to be so expensive. So basically, CTS is a Carpenter. Carpenter is the company that makes it. It's made in the USA. It is a USA-made steel. It is a powdered steel, which is what the P stands for, in the actual CTS 204P. Now, edge retention on this blade is, and I'm going to do this on a scale of 1 through 10, and 10 being the best, 1 being, the worst. So as far as the edge retention on this particular steel, right there, that is a 9 out of a 10. It will keep its edge through cardboard, tape, and that. It's going to keep its edge for a very long time, and it's going to be able to handle those tougher things that you cut on a daily basis that will typically wear out a knife rather quickly. So 9 out of 10 on the edge retention. Toughness, if you had to, which you shouldn't do, but people do it, if you had to pry with your blade, it is a 6 out of a 10 scale. So it is fairly tough. 7 would be better, but there has to be compromises when you add components to actual steel to make a knife blade. But it is a very tough knife blade, and hopefully you would not be prying with your blade anyway, so it should be a non-issue, and chipping really wouldn't be an issue unless you were abusing the knife anyhow. So then you come to your rust corrosion prevention. Also on that, it is a 7 out of a 10, so it is fairly good at preventing and rusting without any kind of everyday type of maintenance on it, such as like you would do with tool steel or whatnot. It's not really going to rust. It would not hurt to just take some Ballast or something and just rub it on the blade every now and again, but generally it's not going to rust. And if you're using it in extreme conditions or salty conditions, definitely keep the blade oiled, and that's any knife, because I don't care if it's a 10 out of 10. If you're in a salty environment, oil your blade. The big downfall to this type of blade steel, this S35 VN, fairly easy to sharpen. You could do it in about 15-20 minutes. The sharpenability of this is going to be a 2 out of a 10. As the edge retention goes up, the sharpenability goes down. It's very hard to sharpen, and it would take a lot of practice and high quality products and sharpening stones and honing to bring this knife back to factory sharp when it was time to do so, which is why it's always good to have 2 everyday carry knives so you can rotate them, because this will go back to Microtech when it's time for it to be sharpened, and they will do the sharpening, not me. So, I mean, just truth be told, I don't have the patience to sharpen, but I do have the patience to ship it off, have them sharpen it, and they send it back to me and pay the $10 shipping and handling. So do keep that in mind. You don't have to, you can have good quality knives, and it's just a matter of having multiple of the knives so that you can have them properly maintained. And such knives as the Microtech, if you do any work to it or take it apart anyhow, it would void the warranty. I don't know about you, but when you pay this kind of money for a knife, the warranty is nice. It does have a lifetime warranty, as long as you take care of it, and they will sharpen it for free. You just pay the shipping and handling. And that's the same with the Spyderco. This knife was about $160, and that knife obviously was $240. Basic reasoning is blade steel. This is a high-end blade steel, and this would be like a middle-of-the-road blade steel. So really just a matter of what you want. I just wanted to share this with you because I thought it was really cool and just give you a little information. If you want to check this out yourself, you can probably find them on Blade HQ and or DLT Trading. Both have very good prices, competitive in the market, and you can check it out for yourself. Guys, until the next time, stay safe, stay armed, and get you a knife if you want one. I'll put the link to the websites below, and also we will have another kind of video coming up here very soon. Little off from what we normally do, but as I'm still waiting for stuff, it'll be hilarious. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being the best part of the channel. Thanks for stopping by the Man Cave, and we appreciate you, and can't wait to see you next time.